Spectrum auctions. Romal Shetty, head of telecom at KPMG, is joining us. The government has finalized spectrum price for 800, 900, 1800 megahertz band at between 2 to 32% above the TRAI recommended price. Romal, good morning. Good to have you with us here. I just want to start by asking you, what do you make of the price itself, which has been recommended? And B, what do you make of what's going to happen to the 2100 megahertz band? Do we know whether this is going to be part of the spectrum, the auctions?
Right. So good morning. I think the first thing is in terms of the pricing. So obviously, specifically with 900 megahertz, which is one of the more sought after spectrum bands. There, I think TRA had recommended 3,000 crores, to which now finally the cabinet has closed at 3,900 or close to 4,000 crores. So obviously that pricing is a bit high. It is a good spectrum band, so therefore it would always be at premium. But obviously it seems to be at a pretty high premium. And remember that there is no Delhi, Bombay, Calcutta as such, right? That had already happened. So this is sans that 4,000 crores per megahertz, which is quite high, right? Which is quite high. And anyway, this is a auction, so it's going to be a market-determined price. So my view is always the price should be reasonable. People, if there is a market for it, people will bid for it. So the pricing seems to be on the higher side. The second part of it, which you mentioned, was 2,100. I think it's not very clear. TRA had recommended 3 slots. I think what seems to be one slot of 5 megahertz will sort of be put up for auction. That's what seems to be, though no decision was taken yesterday.
So we don't know whether the government is going to auction the 2100 megahertz or not, right?
We don't know. I think they have mentioned that they will. I think that's what yesterday, I think in the media, the reports were. But obviously it doesn't seem to be the 3 slots at least. I mean, that seemed to be what TRA was recommending, but it seems to be more 1 slot.
I think the DOT I think wanted to auction one slot in the 2100 megahertz band. TRA said, well, no, they wanted to do more. The latest circular that TRA put out talked about that. I think between 15 and 20 megahertz of spectrum in the 2100 megahertz band. But now, I mean, the auction start on what? 23rd February, right? And we still don't know what's the quantum of spectrum which is going to be available for auctions. Correct.
So I think, the important part is obviously 800, 1800, 900 is clear. That the amount of spectrum which is going to be available is clear, right? It's a 2100. That's important because you at least know 2100 is typically, as such has been earmarked for 3G. So typically you know how much to go for, how much not to go for. I think availability of spectrum clearly is an indicator of pricing also. So if you know how much spectrum you have available, you will clearly make decisions based on that criteria. But if 2100 obviously is going to be at a very reduced spectrum which would be made available, so therefore there would cause some scarcity in spectrum, leading to increase in prices.
No, I mean, so if there is enough 2100 mega, enough, but meaningful amount of 2100 spectrum which is made available for sale, would that take the pressure off the coveted 900 megahertz band?
Yes, it could, because so there are 2 parts to it, right? One part of it is 900, for example, is like I said, it's a good spectrum band. That's where the licenses are expiring. A number of licenses are expiring. So you would like to retain there. So that for example, is something that people will go for, irrespective. But for example, whether it's on 1800...
Business continuity, right?
Yeah,
that's business continuity.
Yeah, but if you have more spectrum available, then you clearly know where your capex are, where you're going to focus more on 3G than 2G. So it just helps you. So, 2100, availability of that will definitely help them make much more informed decisions.
Romal, thanks very much for your time. Good talking to you. Appreciate it very much. Thank you.